Should you specialize first or try to learn everything? So either be the jack of all trades or the master of one.
Mostly, I think if you look at like the good grapplers, they actually usually only have a handful of things that they're using. So overall, just being a specialist, you'd be more effective as a grappler. Is that as fun? No. I like to try to learn a broad range of things. I also think it can be a real problem when you specialize in something that's not that useful. Like I've certainly seen grapplers who started focusing on a particular position that kind of becomes somewhat redundant as the game evolves, and then they're left often still playing the same game. So overall, yes, I think even as a beginner, I think you would rather, whilst there's a lot of fundamentals and, like how many different types of guards are there? There's at least 20 different types of guard, if not more. Should you learn all of them as a beginner, or is it better to just focus on, for example, half guard and learn an action reaction from there first? To me, that's better to like have one thing and develop a very mini system where you can start to see that jiu-jitsu works. Okay, when I do this technique well, it works, and then if they react in this way, I've got a counter. You start to see the efficacy of it. I think if you just tried to learn 20 things at once, 20 different types of guard with no connection between them, you're going to still suck for a long time.
How do you know what you're specializing in is the right thing for you?
That's a hard question. That's where I think over time you should every now and then dabble in something different and say, does this fit into my game or not? You have your game, but you should be looking to expand it. And that way you can find, probably the easiest way is look at your body type, your attributes, and find a competitor who has similar attributes with similar, if it's a gi person, then you look at a gi, you're tall. If you're tall, you train in the gi. Maybe you look at someone like a Nicholas Merigali, his in your weight division is obviously important as well. I'd probably go off that. It's probably the easiest way, and then imitate their game.